And he deals. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Towards first, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. The pitch. Ground ball to Bohm. Slings it across. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Ball one there. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Good job to fight that one off.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
And here is Jordan Walker. And a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box, Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A 3-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And now 2-0.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. That was a moonshot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Cade throws to second, and that's a 2-out double.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down, and when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Junior Marte.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now, Brendan Donovan. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact. Runner takes off. He swings and fouls one off. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starting pitcher, Drew Rom. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ballgame early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So a man aboard. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch, not close. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And another ball. Ground ball right side. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one pulled foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. Look out! And it hit him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Realmuto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies strand 1. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. The Y that kicked the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Tyler O'Neill now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first.
He's out.
One out in the second.
Now back, the first baseman, Paul.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Bounce to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Next offering is in the dirt. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And it's fouled away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rip to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The second baseman, right back.
This is Bryson Stott. And the first offering is not close. There's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Goldie makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Burleson under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. On to the third inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jordan Walker. The pitch. On the ground to third. On to first. One up, one down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing, and he breaks his back. And that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Marsh. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That was straight queso right there.
He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Trey Turner at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now Kyle Schwarber. And that's downstairs and outside. Schwarber, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Just missed. And fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one is off the plate, and it's a full count. And now the lefty. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Walker gets under it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. The right-hander back to work. And that's too high.
You know, these Cards really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And now it's 3-2. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Donovan now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, the best way to forget about the pain is inflicting some pain, and working your way around the bases and touching home plate is a way to stick it to that other team.
And first offering is fouled off. Marte throws over.
No, he's safe.
Donovan over at first with one away.
He's going.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one. That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
At the belt and fires. Strike two.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for three. But one run is in to score.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third, just a good job all the way around.
Two outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit. And he dodges that fastball. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike three. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Rob back to work. And ball one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The wind of the pitch. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball one. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Pitch
Three
misses,
balls, no
and
strikes.
that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Out towards left center. Burleson flashes the leather on the run and catch.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Down and in, moved his feet. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Walker gets under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They continue to trail 7-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon the way he...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep, and they add a run. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Nolan Arenado digs in now. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Siggy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
He's going.
There goes the runner. On a line, base hit. Arenado around third. He scores. It's 9-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Connor Brogdon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So, man aboard, and now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Walker, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner at third here, nobody out. And the pitch. The punch out there. One gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. He held up. Ball one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Andrew Bellotti appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. This one in the dirt. 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Win.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left. Back here in Philadelphia, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Casey Lawrence. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Casey Lawrence.
And a pitch. And downstairs.
You know, these Phils just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses. Good eye right there. The wind to kick the 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And a foul ball. Back to work, 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is popped up. Goldie makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jake Cave now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order, and they're down 9-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat. Brendan Donovan. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Dylan Carlson, California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Brogdon back to work. Fought off foul. Carlson, in his third season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
Ball.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
Good eye right there. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-0.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Brogdon, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Man at first, and up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. This guy has turned into a beast. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude.
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Chris Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
Burleson stands at third with one gone in the inning. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. And he chases that one. That's the second out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter now, Nolan Arenado. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That misses. 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Righty delivers. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-zip. Welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the sixth, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. Yeah, that's downstairs and outside. That one missed.
2-0.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, John King.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there for strike one. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. And the next pitch is way outside. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got it by him for the K.
Now batting.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Fouled off. He was late. Left-hand hitter waits.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Bellotti.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Walker at the plate and takes high there. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Soto up and loosening in the pen. The pitch. Hard hit right side. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. It's in and out of his glove. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batter, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. 1 for 3. That one off the mark. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. Cave drifts towards it. And that is the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're still in front 10-0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. JT Realmuto steps in. First offering and it just misses. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
2-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And Realmuto is out. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Derek Hall. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And Castellanos is out. Inning over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Not looking good. They're down. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. That's out to center field. Marsh on the move. And puts the squeeze on that. And a couple of quick outs. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. And he deals. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1. In for a strike, and the count is 1-1. And here it comes. Up the middle. Throws to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now back, the third baseman,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That misses. 1-0. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cave at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. There's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 10-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
So now a pinch hitter, Richie Palacios.
Number 67, Richie Palacios.
Bilotti back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Kicks and fires. In the air, left side. Cave settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Stop under this one. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Nolan Arenado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. That's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Phillies nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, Richie Palacios. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now 1-2. That one down the line and foul ball. And that one almost got him. Next offering way off the plate. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That to right. Walker makes the grab on the run.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And takes low for ball 1. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0.
At the belt and fires. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Marsh on second. Schwarber at first. 1 gone. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2. Realmuto tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. They say you win.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. And they're at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shampi saying so long.
it's worth it. Y'all live and we die.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St.